Hey guys, MiataMods here. In my latest vlog I talked about getting a new steering wheel and a snap-off. If you didn't see that video already, click here or check the link in the description. So why do I want a new steering wheel and snap-off? Well, let me show you. So, this is my steering wheel, and as you can see, I'm a tall guy and I don't have a lot of room for my right leg. And if I have my hand like this and I want to steer, I can't steer further than this because my hand will hit my leg. So that's why I want some more room here. To fix this problem, I got a different steering wheel from my brother. That one. To give you guys an idea of the measurements, this steering wheel is 36.5 and this one is only 32. So it's a lot smaller. But this steering wheel presents a different problem. Let me show you. Okay, so the steering wheel that I got from my brother is on, and as you can see, I have a lot more leg room right now, so that's awesome. But my viewing angle is like this. So as you can see, the most important speeds are not visible. So 80 or 100 or 120, that's the most common speeds you can drive here in the Netherlands. I can see that, so every time I have to duck down to see how fast I'm going, and that's just really annoying. So this is also not an option. So to get a bigger steering wheel but still have some leg room, the steering wheel has to come towards my body, so it will come up and then it will clear my leg a little bit better. So you have two options for that. You can extend the hub, so that's this part right here, and you can do that with a hub extension or a snap-off, and I chose a snap-off because it's convenient that you can remove your steering wheel. And you can also get a deep dish steering wheel, so the steering wheel won't be like this but will come out a little bit further. So I'm really curious how much further the steering wheel will be with deep dish and the snap-off, and it's just one way to find out. So I'm going to install that now, and I'll give you guys a measurement how far the steering wheel is now and how far the steering wheel will be when I install the snap-off and the new steering wheel. Well, measured from the gauge cluster, the steering wheel is exactly 22 centimeters towards the driver. Before you start working on your steering wheel, be sure that you disconnect your battery and that your wheels are straight. Love my new wheels, by the way. Now we can start working on the steering wheel. Luckily, I don't have a steering wheel with an airbag, so the only thing I need to do for removing the steering wheel is to remove these 6 bolts. Now we can install the snap-off or quick release on the hub. First, I need to separate those two things. So push this in, pull it back, and there we are. And now I'm going to mount this on the hub. This is everything we need to mount the bottom part of the quick release. So let's check out the manual. Right. Okay. In the hub you have a positive and negative connector. The positive connector will be connected to this lead from your horn. And then you have two cables. And I recommend you use this cable with the angle. I'll show you why. This one goes on to the negative connector. Then this one goes onto this, because this is your ground wire. And then just fold this one up a little bit so it will fit with the bottom portion of the hub, like that. And because you use the connector with an angle, you have a lot more room for the different connector that has to go on the positive side. So let's see, let's line it up with the holes like this, and now connect the positive side of the horn. There we go. And last thing you need to check is the marking on top here, as you can see, and that has to be on the top, so like this. And now we have to screw it in place. The connectors for the horn was a tight fit, but I bent the connectors all the way down and now it fits. Alright guys, the steering wheel is in. I really like how it looks. It's really sturdy and solid, so the quality is perfect. And the best part, I have a lot of room for my legs. I can even move my legs up or down. That wasn't even possible with the original steering wheel. And it comes out quite far, as you can see. But I don't know, I really like it. I'll give you guys a shot from outside the car. Yeah, that looks really awesome. I really like it. It comes out quite far. Damn. Let me measure that for you. Again, measured from the gauge cluster. It comes out 32 centimeters. So that's an increase of 10 centimeters. That's a lot. But I really like it, and I really like the fact that I have a lot more leg room. So I will try this setup out for a few days, and then I will let you guys know what I think of it. It's been 2 weeks since I installed my new steering wheel and quick release, and this is my experience so far. Because the steering wheel comes out quite far, I have so much more leg room, and I really love that. Also, I don't have to extend my arms so much to reach the steering wheel. So now I can just hang back in the seat, but still maintain a comfortable arm position. The steering wheel is 35 centimeters wide and it's a perfect size. Any smaller and it would block the view of my gauge cluster again. Because I drive the car almost daily, I went with a leather steering wheel. I was told that suede would wear quite quickly and it would get dirty. If you race a lot, suede might give you a better grip, especially when you combine it with suede racing gloves. Both the steering wheel and the quick release are very good quality parts. I notice no play or wiggle room, it feels really solid and it makes you feel connected to the car. To use the blinkers and the window wipers you have to take your hand off your steering wheel. Is it inconvenient? Yes. But is it annoying? No. You get used to it pretty fast, and when you're doing mad skids, you can't accidentally turn on your blinkers or wipers. Poelie! Poelie, kom eens!
Yes?
Come over here. So, this is our daily driver, so my wife uses the car as well. So I was wondering what your experience is so far with this.
Well, I think the steering wheel looks good and it feels nice. And I'm already used to reaching for the blinkers. The only thing I cannot get used to is walking around with this in my hand. Because we live in Amsterdam, we do not have a personal parking space in front of the house. So I try to park nearby, but sometimes, well, actually quite often.
A lot.
A lot. It's a 5 or 10 minute walk. And nowadays I have to walk with this. But he's happy. So.
Yeah, I'm happy. Thanks, babe. Now I know what you guys are thinking. You can park the car right here. But this garage is outside of Amsterdam. And I have this garage so I can work on the car. But when I want to go home, I have to search for a parking space. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more MiataMods videos. Bye guys!